But first, Donald Trump today gave a barnstorming address to Congress, which explains just why he is a hero to so many conservatives. It was also the longest ever, 1 hour and 40 minutes. And the crowd was one of the angriest ever, with Democrat politicians holding up signs in protest, a Republican man tearing one from a woman's hand, and the Speaker having to throw out a Democrat who kept screaming insults at Trump.
Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
But for Donald Trump, it was triumph. It was vindication.
We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
And there was some good news in it. After all Trump's abuse of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, even throwing him out of the White House after their argument last Friday, their deal that they were supposed to sign then for Ukrainian rare earths in exchange for American support was back on. As I predicted last night, it had to be.
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, "Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time." I appreciate that he sent this letter. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Now, that said, just a warning, by the way, Zelensky's point still stands, the one that so angered Trump. This deal offers Ukraine no security from a further Russian attack down the track. Trump claims that Russia won't dare invade again if Americans invest in Ukraine's east, where most of these rare earths are. They wouldn't dare. But would anyone really be investing in a potential war zone? And Trump made exactly the same deal with Afghanistan 8 years ago for a slice of its rare earths. But when the Taliban later attacked, America just ran. Now, when I point out these things, that Trump might be wrong, that he does treat allies like dirt, I get a lot of heat from Trump fans here. I understand they're upset. But in the same speech today, Trump brutally reminded Australia about something that these critics forget. Trump got elected on the promise to make America great again. America, not Australia. And you see how he's already treated other allies like Ukraine, like Canada, which got smashed yesterday with 25% tariffs that also sent our stock market down. And Trump's speech today suggested we are next. He told Prime Minister Anthony Albanese a month ago he'd consider exempting Australia from the planned tariffs he wanted on all imports of aluminium and steel because, we're friends, right? But Albanese hasn't been able to get a second call with Trump, who today said just how much he was committed to this specific tariff.
And I have also imposed a 25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military and frankly we just won't have a country very long.
But I said this speech showed why Trump is for many conservatives a hero. One reason a lot of his speech was about his war on woke.
Our country will be woke no longer. We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender.
How can that be radical these days? And then there was this.
And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie. And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
and something leaders here won't say.
3 years ago, Peyton McNabb was an all-star high school athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
And even other guests singled out by Trump were there to underline his themes of patriotism and service. Like this about a young cancer survivor who always wanted to be a policeman.
I am asking our new Secret Service Director to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
All that said, Trump's disapproval ratings are creeping up. The cost of the living pinch is still there. Inflation last month throws. But for many conservatives watching that speech today, Trump is their man.